Alrighty, again, we're live in East Palestine.
Okay, let me turn this down here a little bit. What is that?
Never mind. We're not going to be able to walk over there.
All right, sorry guys. So I'm actually streaming a stream. Hijacked your stream, Luis, from Status Coup. So we are here right now on live here on YouTube, and they are actually Trump just showed up. I believe he's gonna try to get a conversation going. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to or what's gonna happen here. I think Trump's going around and shaking hands or you know, doing the whole photo op thing here. So thank you, Status Coup, for covering all of this. Thank you, Luis. This is Luis right here from Status Coup. I've been commenting that he is a very brave individual for being out here and covering all this. I'll let him speak.
You get here and make this happen. Do you want to rely fully on Fox and CNN and MSNBC and all these people to tell you what's going on? You don't think you want to?
No.
For a second.
This is America. We're this Trump country.
So you're excited for the president to be here.
You're guaranteed 150%.
For the president. They still calling him the president.
Oh, I'm sorry, just like dang.
I'm sorry, I didn't vote for either.
The night all this happened.
I'm just pointing that out, guys.
My boy lives downtown. We had to get him out of here. It was bad.
Wow.
Real bad.
And,
so
has him or any of his family or you all had any health effects or anything as a result?
He's been having chest pains and stuff. So he went to the doctor. So hopefully there's nothing bad here.
Yeah.
okay, so so Luis, I've caught him for the last 3, maybe 4 days straight right now. And Luis has been out with Status Coup News, and they're getting, you know, boots on the ground coverage, 24/7 coverage. Like, he's out there just constantly getting interviews with the people who live there who shouldn't be there anymore. And you know, he's getting a lot of horrible stories and things like that. I knew that the president, former President Trump, was going to be here, and so we actually just started watching. There you go, Boogie. We actually just started watching live, and as soon as I turned it on, then his motorcade came in, and now I think Luis is going to try to position himself to get footage or something like that, but we'll see.
It's been reported that he was. Let's see if we can talk to a couple other folks. That was a very quick visit, I would say.
Was that it?
Let's see if we can talk to a couple other folks.
That was it?
In total, President Trump was here for maybe, what do you think that was, John? 5 minutes? 5 or 10 minutes visit.
Wow, I didn't even have enough time to catch him. All I got was a screenshot of him, and that's it.
I don't know. For all your sake, I hope he's at least going to another spot.
Wow, he didn't have.
Comes visit East Palestine.
I don't think he would do that. I think he's probably going somewhere.
Oh my gosh. Y'all better jump in the car and go follow that motorcade. Go find out where he's going.
Where they're giving out water and stuff, maybe?
Wow.
I hope so.
Okay, so so he just showed up real quick, talked to someone underneath the tent, and that was like a brief 5 minutes, if that. And then Trump came over to the individuals on the side, which I was able to capture one screenshot real quick. And then he walked away. I thought this individual, this reporter Luis from Status Coup News, was going to try to reposition himself. Apparently, it's all cleared out. Look, that whole place is all clear now. There is no one there anymore. This whole street was all full of people. Now they left. They got the truck, the semi truck, leaving right there in the back. The motorcade is gone. Former President Trump in and out. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Holy cow. So they're trying to they're just talking and hypothesizing on, you think he's going to go anywhere or what?
It smells like nothing I've ever.
Instantly, your eyes burn.
I mean, even the guy, I went into the Marathon gas station right along the railroad tracks yesterday, and I walked in, and when I came out, I said to my cameraman John right here, I was just like, dude, it smells like the derailment happened last night in there.
It's bad. It's bad.
Yee. Okay, now the police are coming back.
If you're not a member already, .com/join. We're gonna see if we can talk to a couple other people. Because
All right, so
that seems like a quick.
that's real interesting. So cops left. Now the cops came back. He's gonna go walk around and try to figure out who else. I don't want to like 100% hijack his whole entire live feed here. If you want to go check him out, go to Status Coup News on YouTube here. Let's see what these individuals have to say about Trump showing up.
Visit. I mean, I was expecting him to be around for a little bit longer.
I mean, I think he's getting down to business. He's here to see his face and see the people of this, great town support here, and that's all you can ask for is how to support. So I think it's very, very key that he visits this town, sees all of us. So I like it.
I hope for folks in town's sake.
Huh.
Like, I mean,
He must be a Trump supporter. I
I
would be disappointed. I'd be totally disappointed. Like, what the F was that? He just comes in and comes out. Like, nah, that ain't right.
I'm sorry.
That ain't right.
For them is frustrating to me. I don't know. But yeah. Anything else you want to share?
I mean, we're America. We have our own views, our own rights here, and everyone has the right to believe what they want to believe and do what they want to do. So that's all I have to say. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, you're good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, he's just a total. Yeah, he's like on his knees for Trump there. That dude, he don't got nothing else
I can say too. We're talking
to
about.
say.
We just got a.
That was
question about the
interesting.
EPA. What?
Donald Trump Jr., J.D. Vance.
Okay. So also underneath that tent, we had President Donald Trump, like I said. We had J.D. Vance. We also had Donald Trump Jr. He was the person who was facing the other way, and I couldn't see his back. We also had the mayor of East Palestine underneath the tent. The former president did come up and talk to, very briefly came over and really just signed autographs for a minute or so, as you saw here.
Yeah, that was like a quick photo op.
For 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, all right. Well, there you have it, guys.
That was
Trump
interesting. I don't know.
walks in,
let's see if
walks
we can talk to
out.
someone we already talked with earlier, just to get a reaction after the fact here.
All right, let's hear what this person has to say.
So they're headed to the. All right. So it sounds like the president may be headed to the fire station. We're probably not going to follow him to the fire station at this point.
Why not?
But at least he's maybe stopping in another place.
I
hope
would.
He actually talks to some residents.
I would
there
go
because
follow, man. You're the
that
only
was a
boots
quick-
on the
that was a quick
ground,
visit here.
Luis.
That was a very quick.
I would
visit.
go.
We'll see. We'll see if we can talk to. She's talking to another person right now, so we'll see. Again, for those of you who are still watching, smash the like button. Let's get this out there for more people. Give me 1 second while I try to track down some extra folks here. Would you folks
All right,
mind
well-
talking for a second? Oh, you're good. Okay. Hey, man, would you mind talking for a second? I'm just curious your thoughts. Yep. So we're independent. We're online. Status Coup. We've been here for days, interviewing residents. We're gonna be here for a while. Oh yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah. We don't want anyone getting hit by a car. I guess. What are your thoughts on the visit? That seemed fairly quick. Yeah.
5 minutes.
How does that make you feel? I guess.
I didn't see him. I missed it. I guess because it was pretty quick.
Wow.
I was just here because there are certain people
I missed it.
who sign pieces of paper. I was told for $1,000, we'll give you $1,000 if you don't sue Norfolk Southern. The people who didn't sign that piece of paper, they get to sue. Not that it's going to mean much if their kids are sick and their grandkids are sick, but at least it's something. There are parents whose children disappeared after they were vaccinated.
Gotcha.
Since
Speak the truth.
1986 and the passage of the National Childhood Vaccine Injury Act, those parents are told you don't get to sue. I talked to a man inside this roadhouse.
She's right.
And he said,
Luis,
well, I'm
let
gonna
her
hire
talk,
an
man.
attorney.
Don't
And I
don't
said,
fucking walk
she's
away, man.
wise.
isn't that nice that you got to do that?
He's about to walk away.
Congress
know.
didn't pass
Keep that on, let her talk.
legislation that says, oh, well, the trade companies are too important. We can't let the trade
No, dude,
companies
let her talk.
fail. Isn't it nice that nobody told you you don't get to sue? And he said, yeah. And he just,
That's what all
No, thank you.
Do you live here in East Palestine?
no, I live in Cleveland.
In Cleveland?
I'm very upwind, and I'm in a different watershed.
That's good.
But I'll tell you, I can feel for the people
She's
here.
paying attention
Because it
of what's
stinks.
contaminated.
You
She's
can
smart.
smell it. There's a man who lives in that house right next to that creek where it smells really bad. Did you see him pop his head out with his face covered with a face mask? This poor old man is afraid of COVID, and he lives next to that.
Yeah. Well, and I think too, a lot of folks here are actually wearing masks for the smells and whatnot. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, the masks don't like a regular mask doesn't do a whole lot for the chemicals here. It's a much smaller particle essentially for the chemicals that we'll get through. But yeah, I mean, we're talking to folks every day who are worried about their kids' health.
Awesome.
They're worried about
Thank you for
their
letting
home
her
values
speak,
are
Louise.
worth nothing now.
I thought he was gonna walk
it's a
away.
shame. It's absolutely a shame. Thank you.
And
Oh, go
I
ahead.
know that they don't care about COVID now, but for 20 years I've been trying to tell people, if you don't hold people accountable, and you can't hold people accountable, they're gonna screw you worse next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you're good.
Taking a shower,
Yep.
at least I get to go home.
Ain't that the truth?
That's
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Texas.
That's a
I'm from
lot.
Texas. Yep.
I bet you can't.
It's a lot colder here. I'll tell you that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For those of you
Yeah.
guys watching and calling, if you want to send a lot.
Luis he's putting his health and everything on the line here, completely at risk. I really appreciate him covering this because ain't no one else really doing a good job covering this, asking the right questions. He was there at that the health, what they call it, a health assessment clinic that they set up yesterday, and he found out that they had like a registered nurse, they had an RN, and one other individual on hand to answer questions. They were not doing any blood work. They weren't drawing blood. They weren't doing any sort of actual health assessments. So this individual right here, Luis, he's covering a lot of different things and finding out some things, which is good.
5 minutes. Some people seem to think that was okay. Other people seemed a little pissed off about it. We're hearing he might be headed to the fire station. I don't know for sure. Yeah. So thank you for that super chat. $20, Carrie.
All right, so yeah, so Trump showed up for like he's saying for about 5 minutes. He's headed to the fire station, and that's about it. I don't think they're going to go chase him down. I was really hoping to get Trump on camera to find out what he's going to do, what he's maybe making promises, whether they're going to be fulfilled or empty promises, what he has to offer this town, what can he do? I mean, he's got some fat pockets himself, right? So he could probably help out individuals himself, but of course he's probably not going to do that for the tax write-off or anything like that. So, I wish Luis and Status Coup would have followed him to the fire station.
Yeah.
Because now I don't know if anyone's going to give us any good coverage. But I'm gonna let y'all go because I was just hoping to catch Trump here, and he ain't here. So I ain't wasting my time on this. I'm gonna go see if anyone else is covering this. All right. If we do find him anywhere else, then maybe I'll go live again. But that's about it. Let me see what Luis has to say one last time.
KD, Nick, $10. I hope these people are not signing waivers for that $1,000. Some of that I will say is a little bit of rumor as well. We've had multiple reports from attorneys that folks can take the $1,000 check and still get involved in the class action lawsuit later. Many of them are saying. Have
any of these attorneys been retained? Until they're actually retained and they're actually working on the case,
like a tax form,
they could say anything.
Not sign an NDA or anything.
They could say, "Oh yeah, I could win your
That
case
very
for
well
you.
might have been the
Just
case,
retain me."
But after the fact, it seems like that's not the case so much anymore.
So yeah, people aren't.
Nick.
They shouldn't be taking any payments, but like that lady was saying throughout the whole entire situation with the C-19, how many of us got a stimulus check? That means that you probably aren't able or allowed to sue for any repercussions that may occur from any of that. Here's an individual I guess you might be talking to. I don't know.
tripod. I can keep talking if you want to see if she wants to. Sorry about that, guys. The next one. He already left.
You already did a speech?
He didn't do a speech, really. He's headed to his firehouse now, I guess.
He's going to the fire. He's
That's
got to
okay.
be doing a speech somewhere because something's got to be on tonight.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something.
That was a quick.
Right.
This is a quick thing here. I don't know
No,
what
he's
the heck.
bringing everybody. He's trying to bring all the crowds. I mean, this was like, he wants to have 200 people. He wants 10,000 people.
Gotcha.
That ain't media.
We'll see. Yeah, who knows? Who
What
knows?
do you think about it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Yeah.
got to have somewhere he's going.
This guy makes
Who
a lot
knows?
of sense.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of sense.
Alrighty,
Trump
so,
ain't gonna
yeah,
be out there
Ken
just for
Wisconsin,
nothing,
10 bucks.
right?
Thanks for the super chat there. $30 statuscoup.com/donate donation. Again,
Okay, well, he's just calling out all his super chats or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Hopefully, these guys go over to the firehouse, the fire station, and they can actually get footage of former President Trump there and what he has to say. Because like the individual was saying right there, he's got to have a speech. He's got to have something more than just that. So we'll see. I'm going to let y'all go. Thanks for watching. Love and blessings. This is the Glass Man's World. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like this.